Welcome to Kyzen here at SMTA Guadalajara. Delighted to be joined by my old friend, Jayson Moy. Great to see you, Jayson.
Good to see you, Trevor.
So, you have recently been promoted into Director of Global Product Management at Kyzen. That's a huge role.
It is.
Yep.
I mean, we have a lot of different product lines and different strategies, and feel like we're getting pulled in so many different directions for all different industries. And it's a challenge to understand different product lines and different product segments.
It's a very dynamic landscape at the moment. And one of the things that determines the electronics industry is there's so many new products coming in. The number of new applications, new products is coming in and being introduced at a faster rate and faster rate.
Right.
So getting the design right, getting the process right is key. So let's talk about Mexico. We're sitting here in Mexico. Typically, it did a lot in the automotive industry. Automotive industry sort of fallen back a little bit, but according to what you were telling me earlier, it seems to be that the data center business is starting to really pick up here.
Yeah, a lot of the high reliability things that are happening in the world, the AI, the desktop servers, even the immersion stuff that's been happening, all the big boys are starting to get into it.
Right.
And they seem to be gravitating towards Mexico to do some of the work. And that's what we're seeing, and we're addressing that market as well too, coming into Mexico to try to address all of those items that are happening in that migration to manufacturing.
So this the data center migration, they're doing this manufacturing down here for global distribution, not just for manufacturing in the US.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, so some of it may be local. I mean, there's different areas which sometimes we're still not privy to because of the technicalities and the secrecy of a lot of it, but they are making things across here, trying to set it up here, make it here, and then duplicate it elsewhere around the world as well. The same setup that we saw 20 years ago or 25 years ago for other industries.
Yeah. But one thing that makes the data center business a little bit different is that they go through really high thermal challenges.
Yes.
And they even have to use liquid cooling, which I still can't get my head around that you're actually putting liquid on top of electronics. But they're using liquid cooling to keep the electronics assemblies at a rate that they can operate at. But below that, we're at the board level where you're cleaning. I'm guessing that must bring challenges as well.
It's very challenging because, one, the components that go into it, the ones that are heated up to an extent when you actually run the board, and that's why they're putting it in liquid cooling, they can't have that liquid that it's being cooled in interact with things that are left over underneath. So the challenge there is, how do you take this $50,000 chip that's on a board that's 700 by 700 and costs $100,000 to make and ensure that it's clean, do the best that you can, and make sure it doesn't interact. So those challenges are all come back to reliability, making sure everything works, controlling your process, and that's kind of what we've addressed with not only the chemistry but also with the actual control mechanisms that we use.
So which chemistry in the Kyzen stable would you use for that type of application?
We're using our Equinox products right now. They work well. They have been working well, and so they've been doing the job from what we've seen in all of our tests, and with some of the people that have been doing that. So our range of Equinox will do that. And then controlling the process on the inline that we use, PCSs, will certainly control that concentration level and dial it in correctly for you.
Yeah. Well, you've done a good job over the last few years of really upgrading the control systems, and which is very important.
Right. Yeah. That again, in an area like data servers and AI, that reliability and that preciseness really comes into play. Again, the cost of your board, the cost of your process at this time as it's developing, it costs a lot of money. And nobody's willing to take that chance to not get it right the first time. Yeah,
I'm not surprised. So what else characterizes the market down here for you?
Again, we still have plenty of automotive work. It's not like it's going away anytime soon.
No.
It is shifting, so we'll continue to do well in the automotive industry here. There's a lot of other little smaller items that come in and keep going in Mexico, but the traditional platforms are still here. We've just seen an addition of a lot more different areas, the integration of that AI data server
Yep.
items, some of the advanced packaging stuff we've seen probably advancing and moving into Mexico as well too down the
So
road.
some of the OSATs opening up down here.
Yeah, we think so. Those side processes, again, you and I have talked plenty of times about the blending of advanced packaging
Yeah.
and SMT,
Yeah.
and we're seeing that moving at a quicker pace now, and developing chemistries for that is
Right.
another one of our things that we're working on in the lab, and we think we have a few that will do the job
Good.
for reliability.
So how big is the Kyzen footprint down here?
So in Mexico right now we have 6, plus an engineering staff, and we have coverage for everybody here in Mexico in each region,
Right.
and 1 sales leader, and that reach also extends all the way down to South America as well too.
Oh, really?
So
you're servicing Brazil and South
We're
America
servicing Brazil,
from here.
Argentina, from Mexico at the moment,
Okay.
and at the same time we're also trying to develop that South American market out of Mexico as
Yeah.
well too.
Yeah.
The FIE show last week. in
Well, I was
Brazil.
hearing about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of activity down there.
Right.
So a lot of people saying good things about Brazil at the moment.
Right, so we think Latin America is a booming market for us, not only Mexico, which is why we're sitting here, but Mexico is booming, but the other areas here in Latin America are also showing growth and strength for us.
Yeah, great. Well, exciting time to be in your job. Congratulations once again
Thank you very
on
much.
your promotion, and I'll look forward to catching up with you many more times in the future.
Actually, thank you very much, Trevor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Kyzen is the leading global supplier of award-winning cleaning chemistries for electronics assembly operations. Whether you are cleaning stencils or final assemblies, our global team of cleaning experts is there to help you succeed. Want to know more? Stop by our booth or visit Kyzen.com.